There we go, guys. That is currently my trip. Not gonna bother picking up the coins. So, my first ever trip of Zamrock Boss. I do actually have it for Slayer, and I can't see my fucking ability bar to take these prayers off. There we go. I was actually able to buy myself my Penance Aura, which is what I'm using. I have like 20 minutes left, so I'm probably not gonna bother going back for right now, but got the worst drop I could basically get. I guess the shield would be worse, but Hood of Subjugation, pretty shit. I mean, I normally use Slayer Helm anyways. And I got myself an effigy, which I highly doubt I can open any of these besides maybe, yeah, neither one of these. But I'm not gonna lie, that shit is quite intense. I mean, you have to pay attention the entire time, and it's very easy to die when you have low HP, so I tend to eat as much as I can until I'm basically full. Not too much out of the trip besides the effigy. I guess I got a shard, which is pretty cool. As far as my Slayer task goes, I have 167 left. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I think I am going to actually wait before I continue doing things like that, just because I want to have better, at least, I don't know, a weapon or something like that. I know the weapon wasn't too bad, but it's just going to waste my food as of right now, which makes no sense because I have a lot of food, but I want to get some good Slayer XP, put it that way. I want to continue doing Slayer. I just noticed, actually, let me just do some more smithing. I'm still trying to get some XP on this account, even though it's, But yeah, 91 Slayer is going to be mutated Jadinkos, and their whip-flying drop rate is like 469, I believe, and those things are easy to kill, I believe, anyways, in EOC or RS3 at least, so I'm going to probably wait till I get that, and then I can upgrade my whip into a tier 75 whip, which is pretty fucking sweet in my opinion. Oh, and I just noticed I got 91 HP as well. I wasn't really paying attention to my levels, but I got 90 mage and 91 HP, which means I can actually use this ability now, I believe. Sweet. That thing's pretty beast. 20 fucking seconds. This might actually be very useful at something like, what's it called, Rorio's, since I don't have Soul Split yet. But yeah, that is the stats as of right now. Slayer-wise, 254k till level, and I think, yes, I'm also 120 combat, which is pretty cool. 2,069 total, and quite a while ago I actually did pass the 100 mil XP mark. So 105 million now. Actually, I passed that like 2 or 3 days ago, I believe it was. Something like that. Probably 2 days because Slayer is so much XP. And last but not least, I did upgrade my helm to the Strong Slayer helmet now, so I think it's the second upgraded version. If I go to public, I believe you can quick chat your Slayer points actually. So Slayer, this many points right now, so it's not too bad. I have skipped a few recently because I've been getting these like crappy ones. Alright, and last level I did get as well at my Fire Giant task was 70 Prayer, which has unlocked Piety for me, as you see right there, it is on. So that's pretty cool as well whenever I get a task where it drops bones and stuff, and yeah, bones, and I have my Demon Horn on, or my Split Tooth Dragon thingy McBobber, and my Bone Crusher, I will have unlimited Turmoil. Or not Turmoil, fucking Piety. So shit, Piety compared to Turmoil. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit with hopefully close to 91 Slayer, all kinds of gains in this bitch. How's it going, guys? So it has been a little while since I have recorded. I am actually quite close to 2 levels, I believe, as you guys can see up there. Both of the circles are almost complete. One level is 98 Slayer, 2k off, and next one is 24k till 93 range. And this is actually my first ever Dark Beast task. I did camp them for maybe like 100 kills at the very most, probably. Whenever I first got 90 and noticed that it actually was not that good. As well as money-wise, it's actually not that good. They do drop up to 16k coins. I think their minimum is like 8k or 6k. Yeah, something like that. And I am actually using my familiar, but it doesn't really pick up that many items. Like, so I guess I'm killing them too fast or some crap, and I guess it has like a set amount of drops it can pick up per hour or something, but it doesn't pick them up that often whenever I kill my things. Oh, and there it is, actually. There is level 91 Slayer, mutated Jadinkos, which is amazing. The male version, which is the last version. Now, I know I did say I'll probably stop sometime soon, but realistically, the only thing I'm waiting for right now is for my Herblore to go up. As you guys see, now it's 69 from Jack of Trades, and even those little meteor things that fall, they give like 3k Herblore sometimes if I'm lucky enough to get one. Obviously, though, in Iron Man, you can only collect from your own, which I didn't really know the meteorites, there were some specifically for you, but yeah, some of them do drop down are literally just meant for you, and somebody else can obviously come around and also benefit from it, but on Iron Man you can only collect from your own. But yeah, Herblore is kind of the only skill I'm actually just really waiting on. I mean, I guess I can go train a few other stats. I got 74 mining earlier today. I only mined for like 2 minutes doing the world event thingy. I got like 2k mining experience and crap, so I guess that leveled me up. I was quite close. But that's really all I've been doing. Get like a few more levels here and there. Prayer actually will get there. I just got 70 prayer today as well. think I already talked about that in my last clip. I kind of forget I recorded like 8 hours ago. But yeah, prayer's been just from the Infernal Urns. I have 37k now to 71. Yes, my first Ferocious ring. I don't really know if they made these rings work in this dungeon yet. I remember when EOC, I believe, first came out or something happened, but these gave like no stats when you were inside Kuril's dungeon. I'm not too sure. It used to give a really nice like strength boost, but I guess I'll Google it maybe to double check. Okay, so it does actually provide 4% damage increase to every hit. Sweet. Didn't know that. That's fucking OP as hell. I'm not gonna use that ring, and it's not even worth using until you have a lot to spare. But that's probably worth more than my Ring of Wealth right now. I've been saying with Ring of Wealth the entire time with Slayer, which I don't really think I regret anyways, but it's quite beneficial. That's really all I've been waiting for, is basically my Herb Lord to go close to 75. I will probably use some of the potions I do have in my bank once I make them. I kind of wanted to wait until maybe I did some more dungeoneering and got the scroll, I think of efficiency, whichever one it's called. Basically makes your potions faster, and you keep some herbs sometimes and secondary ingredients, so can be quite beneficial, but I just don't want to do any dungeoneering. It's really boring, especially on a solo account. It's just, ugh. Though maybe it's not that bad. I just have bad memories of it because I had to train crafting the entire time as well, which is really efficient, but it's just not my thing. It's really, ugh. But as you guys saw there, 93. Am I 121 now? Ooh, 121 combat, so that's not too bad. Still quite surprised I have a 121 combat account from like level 100 like not even a month ago. I guess that's what happens when you have no life, Alkan. I know, thank you. Now what I would love to get is 95 Slayer, which is basically when Slayer kind of stops for an Iron Man account. Really, I don't think there's much past 95, is there? I guess those little Seer Gazer, whatever thing, Soul Gazer in Dungeoneering, I think it was 99 or something like that, but that's irrelevant. That fucking weapon sucked anyways. Hex, they fucking ruined Hex ever since EOC, man. I'm quite annoyed. They really fucked up, man, when they ruined Hex. That shit was the shit, man. Back in the day, you would need Hex on your team or else your floor would be like an extra 2 minutes. But I haven't decided yet if I want to camp mutated Jinko males. I mean, it's 1 every 496 drop rate, and plus the YouTuber luck equals like 1 in 100 drop rate, so I might just go there. If you guys didn't know, actually, every single drop rate is divided by 2 for YouTubers, and for me it's divided by 3 because I suck. But yeah, at the moment I think I have roughly 3,000 Crimsons. I'm going to obviously want to... I want to train... You motherfucker, I'm supposed to wake up now. It's 3 p.m., but I've actually recently fixed my schedule, so I've been waking up at like 4 a.m., which is fucking weird. But I've been going to bed at like 9 p.m., so I sort of fixed my schedule. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like my sleeping schedule. It's perfect. You go to bed at like 9 p.m. like a little fucking baby. Wake up at 4 p.m. or 4 a.m., you know, go out for my morning jog, chill with, you know, The Rock, and, you know, I fucking wish. But I haven't really decided what I want to do next on my Iron Man until I get the Herb level for the Elf City access. I should probably go ahead and do Morning Ends Part 2 quest, actually, and then also do Within the Light. The requirements for both, and those are the last quests I need anyways for Elf City pre-quest, besides obviously just needing the stats now. But like I was saying, I want to train summoning now, but I want to wait also until I get Elf City, and then I can train it during the voice. Probably will be worth it. I'm not really 100% sure, but yeah, I'll probably see if it's worth it or not. It might not be worth it XP per hour wise, but it might be worth it because of the charms you technically save, because you're getting more XP for your charms, which means you're saving charms. But yeah, roughly 500 blues and like 3,000 crimsons in my bank. And as you guys know, all the granite mining I did, I obviously have all the granite I need until 94 or 96 plus summoning, probably, I would assume, around there. So if I really wanted to, I could camp water fiends for like a few days probably and have all the... Actually, how many charms is it? It's probably like 15, no, it's like 20, 30,000 crimsons at maybe like 300 an hour, so 100 hours. Yeah, maybe about 2 weeks or so you can camp water. That would be so boring, no thanks. But yeah, if I have Ganodermics unlocked whenever I get Elf City access, I can camp them. I can camp the harps for my crafting levels, so I can make the visors, out those, and then I will have enough money to either train prayer, or construction, or summoning, whichever one I want. And as you guys see there, 17.7 mil almost in the cash stack. That is all purely from Slayer. I'm not doing no magic trick for that money. That's just all from Slayer drops. Every single preset I have for Slayer actually has like 600 fires and 300 nature runes in there. Even though that's not the correct ratio, but I've never actually used all my fire runes. Anyways, I don't want to record me being at Dark Beast for too long, so I'll see you guys in a little bit of an update sometime soon. Be looking out forward to, hopefully, if I get mutated Jadinkos, I can get the Whipvine. If not, I might just go camp them. They don't seem to be too bad to kill anyways. They're quite easy ever since EOC. They used to be a bitch. You'd have to wear like a G-Maul and like black beehide there. It used to be absolutely annoying. Long task, but it used to be somewhat worth it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. All kinds of gains in this bitch. How's it going, guys? So welcome back to a tiny bit of progress. This is one level I've been looking forward to for quite a while now. If I can get this right. Do not fucking touch me. Okay, there we go. Perfect. 100 points here. Thank God that took a little while, but there we go. This cache right here will give me 85 divination, which means I can finally do the minigame cache a lot more efficiently, I guess, which means hopefully like 4 to 5 minute games. So there it is, very nice and beautiful. I think this also is, yes, a new area, which means I can upgrade this. I don't actually even have enough energies to upgrade with the bloom, and I don't really know if that's really even that big of a deal because I don't think I'll ever actually train div on this account besides doing cache. Anyways, a little update on the stats. Last task, I believe, or a few tasks ago, I got myself a strength level, an HP level, I believe a range level not too long ago, and I think that's about it. 71 prayer, it's not too bad, and my Slayer is actually 27k to level 92. I did one task so far of the mutated Janinkos, didn't get anything, but I actually got them again now, so hopefully maybe this task I'll get them. The Whipvine, at least, it is 512 drop right now. I think it was increased a little bit. I think it's in like 2012, I think. The drop rate went from 494 to 512. I don't really know why they would change that. Like, that's not a big difference. I guess just so it's more in sync with other drop rates. How many of these memories do I actually need for the balloon? I think I might have 1,000 in my bank, but one thing I'm actually doing every day right now is making divine magic locations. It takes like 5 magic logs, and I believe in return you'll get like around 20 magic logs, or so. I never actually really check how many you'll get in return, but just in case I ever get woodcutting brawlers in the future from like thieving in Elf City, it just makes sense to make magic locations now. And I guess once I can make rocktail locations as well, I'll probably be making those as well. I'm gonna have to go fish some rocktails though. But there's a little update on the stats, as well as 28k natural 70 herb lore. I get just about 10k XP now for every book from Bookachar, or not Bookachar, from Jack of Trades, so that's about 20k XP a day I will now get. And if we set the goal to 75 for the elves, that's less than a month technically of me doing Jack of Trades without doing any herb lore. I will actually already have 75, so I'm thinking maybe in 2 weeks with Jack of Trades and using all the herbs I have, I might actually have this already done. And of course, 122 combat now as well, which is pretty sweet. Once I get 130, I'll be pretty impressed with myself. Sounds kind of sad. Anyway, see you guys in a bit in the next clip with probably 92 Slayer sometime later on. And then once we get 93, we unlock the strikes, which also means I need to go do like a quest, I believe, to actually unlock ice strikes. I think I remember a long time ago when they first came out, I was like halfway done the quest, and it took me like a whole day to realize where I was in the quest to actually unlock the area. And this actually was my divine, or my daily challenge as well, so I guess that's even cooler. Anyway, see you guys soon. Perfect, I believe we do have enough energies to use the balloon. Sweet, I'm going to have hardly any left though. Alright guys, I kind of just felt like recording quick because this is something that I'm completely new to, but apparently you don't need to buy anything from DG anymore to unlock the Prayers of Rigor and Augury. You can just use them once you have 70 prayer and you've completed the Knights thingy-mabobber to unlock Piety and Chivalry. I've always been using these two prayers here from my range because they do activate at the same time. That's their bonuses right there, but this is like 10 times better. I didn't know I could actually use this prayer, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, apparently since Evolution of Combat or something like that, they kind of removed the need to buy the ability to use that, but I know when that prayer first came out, it was like 100k or so tokens, so I was like, well, I'm not going to bother to unlock that anytime soon. But that's cool, I guess I have those prayers to now use. Anyways, aside from that, yes, I did get myself level 92 Slayer, and I got myself a fletching level. Did some maple log fletching while doing like warbands on my other account, just because it can do some type of XP, I guess, rather than just logging out and lobbying. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. This is pretty cool news to me. I probably sound like a big noob, but you gotta remember, I played the game whenever I had to buy the ability to unlock that thing. I don't expect that really to change. Gains, motherfucker.